Hi guys. So, in this day and age, and at the time that I'm doing this video, it's 2025, right? So, gone are the days of the traditional set-top box. These things like the size of VCRs, this big, this high, and they take up all of your valuable counter space on your home entertainment system. We're in the world of streaming, and streaming is like, the next best thing since sliced bread. Well, with that, we have this thing here called the TV box. Now, Android powered smart TV boxes are everywhere. And you always get newer versions that have the most up-to-date version of Android on them. And this one actually is Android 10, right? And to be honest, you don't have to have the latest and greatest Android version. But this one I have is Android 10. In this video, what I'm going to do in this first part, I'm going to show you the contents of this particular box. And then in part two, what I'm going to do is actually show you how you can connect this to your TV and access your streaming service. So that could be in the form of TV from your local telco. So, right, here in Canada, we have a couple of telcos that provide, high-speed internet. They also provide TV services. So in part two of this video, I will show how you can connect this to your local TV service. Now, the assumption is you must have an active subscription with that TV service, and I do, so I will show how you can do that. But let's look at this particular box right now, and let's look at the contents. So the TV boxes today, this particular one, as I said, it's Android 10. You get the Q box, you get a remote control, and you get a cable. All you need is an HDMI port, a free HDMI port in your TV, and you're good to go. Now this is important, does support Miracast. So Miracast gives you the capability to, when you're looking at really cool content on your smartphone, there usually is that, you see this little logo here? So I feel if I zoom in right here, if that little logo is showing on your video on your mobile device, you just press that logo and then you will see a menu option on your big screen TV, and you should have an option to select this smart TV box to then automatically show what you're showing on your phone on your big screen TV. And again, I'll show you how that looks as well when I continue to show you the demo. So let's open this right now. A couple other things on here. What I love about boxes is that it gives you all of the features that you're getting. So this particular one does support 4K UHD. It supports 3D content as well. It has a 4-core CPU and also does support HEVC H.265 protocol. And yes, Google Assistant is included. And yeah, it's a 4K box. And they even give you the instructions. So you're going to attach this box to the TV, and then when you're done, you connect to the internet. So this is what you get in the box. We have our nice miniature box, and what I love about these are nice and small. You can literally connect, get some double-sided tape, put this on the back of your big screen TV. It's going to be out of the way, and that's it, right? And what else do we have in the box here? They do provide you with a power supply. So this is good. You have this as an option. But again, what I don't like about this is that if I'm setting this up behind my TV, I now have to find another free power receptacle to plug this in. And if this cable's not long enough, I then have to find an extension cable. So you have more wires and more clutter behind there. But what's good is that they also have given me, we have an HDMI cable here as well, which is perfect. So you get the box. You get an actual AC power supply, which is a surprise. You have an HDMI cable, which is great. And then you have the nice out-of-the-way remote. And that is it. Oh yeah, right, I forgot, then there's a manual. Yeah, you must always have the manual. And that's it, right? Everything that you need to set up your Android box. Now, what I love about this, and this is very, very, very important, it does have Google Play installed, because you need to be able to access your streaming service app to install on your device, being this device. It does come with the VLC media player already installed. We talked about Miracast, and it also has YouTube already pre-installed. But then again, you can get these apps anyway from the Google Play Store, which is already on this device. So taking a closer look at this, so let's move these out of the way. And let's just take a very closer look at this box. Again, I love the technology. Everything's getting smaller, sleeker, lighter, and more powerful. Let's take off this wrapping here. So all my videos, I usually have a link below these videos, I should say, where you can get more information on these products that I review and unbox. So feel free to look below if you want to get yourself one of these or a couple of these for your home. So looking closely at this box, as you can see, it has the Q logo. I guess this is for the manufacturer, but it's a simple, hockey puck sized thing, although it's square. And it has all the cool ports on it. So it has the power supply port here. We have a USB port. We have an RJ45 connector for a wired LAN connection to the internet. Now, this does, of course, connect via Wi-Fi, I'm sure. But this is another option if you don't have Wi-Fi wired connection. There's your HDMI port here, connect to your TV. And here we have an AV port, so that's a 3.5mm jack for connecting to an external surround sound system or a pair of headphones. And on this side, we have more ports. We have another USB port, and here is a micro SD card slot. So with these USB ports and micro SD card slots, you can have video content on a USB stick, for example, or on your SD card. Pictures, right, multimedia, and you just plug them into here, and then you can play them and consume them on your TV. And then there's nothing on these two sides. The bottom is pretty standard. You have air vents, and here we have rubber feet here, so it doesn't slide on a surface, right, and fall off the table. But the thing is so small and so light, I'm actually gonna get some double-sided tape and stick this to the back of the TV, right, to have a clean install. But yeah, this is what you get. So here's a closer look at the remote. Now the kit didn't come with batteries, so you would need to get a set of batteries for this remote. I figured by the size, looks like 2 AAA batteries are needed for this thing. Let's see. Yeah, so this can hold 2 AAA batteries, and I think I do have a set of AAA batteries right here. So I have a set of AAA batteries I'm going to put in now. Alright. So that's nice. So it's a simple design, nothing fancy, and I like simplicity. The remote actually does look like most of the modern remotes that you find on today's smart TVs. And the interface is very simple and very easy to understand. So there's a little dot right up in here, you can barely see it. That's the microphone, so you can speak into that when you're using the voice services. We have our directional buttons here, and then here's our OK button. So this button, that's the back button, that's your home button. Here is the microphone in the middle, that blue button, you press that to activate the voice services, your voice assistant, right? And then you speak into that microphone that I showed you earlier. And then here's our volume down and volume up keys. And then here we have some quick access keys to your apps. This is to Netflix, Google Play, right? Google Play Store, and to YouTube, right? And that is it, guys. Simple, sleek, lightweight, and out of the way. That's like a remote should be. So one other thing is that I want to tell you that, from time to time, especially, power supplies like these, and they do go from time to time. I've never really experienced it myself, but I've heard that. But the good news is, you can find replacement parts for these on Amazon, replacement power supplies on Amazon for really, really cheap. You can get power supplies for literally like under 20 bucks, and even cheaper, right? So, but I have been testing out other Android boxes, and I have another Android box I've been using now for like 3 years, and it still works perfectly. And I do have a separate power supply as well. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, so that's the unboxing. So that's the end of part one. So in part two, I'm actually going to show you how you can set this up to your TV, as well as set up your subscription to your streaming service and get instant TV. Okay, so bye-bye for now. So I hope you enjoyed that last video. Now, if you liked this video and you liked it, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'm appreciative of that as well, so thank you very much. So listen, there's going to be a lot more content coming out this year and beyond. I plan to be doing quite a few different types of reviews, and I'm also starting to do giveaways now, finally. So that being said, happy gaming and stay safe. Bye-bye.